Stay locked in. What's up, everybody? This is Ashley with Simpli.Dona Mag and Enough Talk Podcast. We are going to be doing a vlog today for our featured hairstylist here at Studio 360. Her name is Lovett Styles by Ashley. Y'all make sure y'all go check her out.
Can't rush the vibe, Brando.
I'ma pull up and get in right now. Turn the shit up, we going in right now. Too hot, go ahead, you can let the top down. Too hot, no you can't stop right now. You don't really fuck with me enough, though.
Hey everybody, this is Ashley again. We are here with my featured hairstylist, Miss
Ashley, aka Lovett Styles by Ashley.
It's so funny that we have literally the same name, but it's spelled different, and I pronounce mine Ashley, so yeah. So today we are going to do a ponytail that she picked out, and y'all gonna watch the process, and we're gonna do some questions, get to know her a little bit more, and more about her business and where she plans to go from here. Y'all check us out at Simpli.Dona magazine, and we are here with Enough Talk. Stay locked in. So my first question for everybody, because this is interesting about my name, I have a little history behind Simpli.Dona. We'll get into that later, child. But what's your business name and the meaning behind it?
Well, the reason why I picked the business name Lovett, because that's my last name.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted, you know, most people be like, oh my gosh, like I just love my hair, like I love it.
Yeah.
And so I love the fact that when they're saying I love it, it's saying like my last name.
Yes.
And it just fits perfect because it just sounds, it goes together.
Yes,
you know?
that's another like business that we have featured. I don't want to name drop, but ooh, that's cute. It's natural for people to say, ooh, that's cute. Like, yeah, that's a very smart business idea.
So that's why I named it Lovett.
Okay, Lovett Styles by Ash.
And it's not spelled like Lovett, L-O-V-E-I-T. It's L-O-V-E-T-T, my last name.
And you better correct them.
Yes.
And it better be L-O-V-E-T-T.
Yes.
Okay, all right. You know, sometimes it's hard for people to like think of business names.
It is. It's very hard because everyone has already might have the name. And you always want to stand out, be unique, and be different, you know. So,
like, what kind of styles you do and what texture hair you work with?
Well, I love working with all texture hair. And the reason why I like working with all texture hair is because you learn different techniques when it comes to doing all type of hair.
Right.
You know, it's no such thing as, like, one thing about it, you're going to figure out what products work for this type of hair, that type of hair. Every product does not work for the same hair texture.
Right.
It's some things you might have to use on one client that the other client can't use at all because it doesn't cooperate or do what it needs to do to make the style flawless and perfect. So you have to, it's really like every day you learn something new about hair.
Right.
Every day. I don't care. Like, but versus like the styles I love doing, I'm more versatile when it comes to doing hair. So I don't have like, oh, I only do sew-ins, I only do this. I'm more like, hey, whatever you want,
bring it here. Come on.
Let's try it. Let's do it.
See, I like that because that shows your creative side as well as your passion, because that's one thing about me. Like, anybody who's doing a service for me, I want you to be passionate about it.
Right.
I don't want you to give me exactly what I asked for, even though as a customer, that's what we look for.
That's what y'all look for.
But add your own little 1-2 creativeness to it.
For sure. And, you know, I just love a challenge. Like, especially if it's, I've never done it before. And, you know, I'm a visualizer. So if I can visualize it, I feel like, hey, let's do it. You know, and I'm going to do it till it's perfect. So.
That's my problem. I'm a perfectionist. I've been diagnosed as a perfectionist, procrastinator, whatever they want to call it. But sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad.
Yeah. Because, but it's okay to, you know, it's okay to be a perfectionist, but you have to also know, like, it's going to be times everything ain't going to be perfect.
Yeah, I know.
And that is okay.
It is. Take your time. Go with your move. And do what's best for you. Don't rush. Don't look at anybody else's success, as we all say, because we all have our own.
Yep. 100%.
So how did you decide to actually do hair? Like, when did you decide to do that?
So funny. Well, because I knew as a kid, since I started braiding at 8. So when I started braiding at 8, it wasn't something that I tapped into immediately, because I was young, trying to figure out my life. I had other distractions going on. And then I realized, I was like, man, you know what? I need to do something different. I have daughters. I got to change some things up.
Right.
And so when COVID happened, I was like, yo, everything's closed. I still got to make some money. And I just thought, why won't this be the perfect opportunity for me to just start showing my other skills that no one knows that I have, and do some hair. And it just really brought out a lot of creativity that I knew I had, that I haven't used. And I was just like, you know what, I'm ready for a different lifestyle. So got into doing hair, and it was fun. I've always knew how to do it as a kid. Like, I would do my friends' hair at school. They were like, girl, you need to do hair. I'm like, girl, I ain't doing no hair. But they used to be like, oh my gosh, you need to do hair, you do so good. And I just, I was, like I said, I was distracted with other things.
Right.
And I was just like, you know what, bump it. I said I want something new, I want something different. Let me tap in and see if people gonna, support me. And sure enough, people supported me, they loved me, and after that I was like, okay, good.
It was up from there, child. Now, how long have you been doing it?
Well, like I said, I started braiding at 8. Everything with me has been self-taught. No one taught me anything.
Oh, okay.
But been doing hair, I've pretty much only been doing hair for 3 years now.
Okay.
So
like legit. Gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
legit doing hair for 3 years now.
Okay. And
So-
do you plan on doing your own salon, or what's the goal for that?
Honestly, I don't really wanna do my own salon. I don't want the overhead.
Right, girl.
I don't want the overhead, but I want to get into more just making sure while I do hair, I want to help people in the process of doing hair. I don't want to just do hair just to do hair.
That's
I want to work with my
awesome.
clients. I want my clients to know I'm here for them, just like they're here to support me.
Yes.
I always want to make them happy, and just I just want to get better with my creativity, and just.
That was actually one of my questions. Like, what's one thing that you focus on when you have a new customer versus a returning customer?
Well, my new customers is I just want to make sure y'all return, because you're gonna love the service, you're gonna love my personality, and once you're a returning customer, I'm always gonna work with my customers.
Right.
It's not, I want to always build a relationship with my customers, because it's so important to know your customers. Know what they like, what they wouldn't like, to talk them into doing new things, to be confident in themselves as well. So
yes, you better speak that woman empowerment talk, girl.
and because hair is confidence, and
yes,
like, even with women and males,
yes,
they gotta be with their hair on point.
On point.
Haircut looking good, they want to feel good about themselves.
And that's any race. That ain't just black or white or in between. That's any race. You feel good when you look good, baby.
You feel good when you look good. And the main thing is that hair. If that hair is looking good, everything else will follow and flow.
Yes, because I know we started our journey together with just a simple cut. And wash and style, but that like helped me out so much, because now look at it.
Right.
And this was what, 2-3 months ago that we did the cut, and it's back almost to where it was.
Yep.
And I gotta come back and get another one, y'all, because we trying to get rid of this color, y'all.
Yes, the color.
It's the color on my hair. I need to get back to my regularness. I'm trying to stay strong. I want to go red so bad, but it ain't gonna happen.
I mean, it has its perks with that color. That color just hot maintenance, baby.
Yes, I know. And I found this ombre color. Let me show you. I wanted to see. You do color too? Okay.
That color just so hot maintenance.
I know, friend.
It's like you gotta literally keep that hair moisturized. Do color treatments, all of the above.
Somebody else said the same thing. They was like, it would be cute if you just keep it up, keep it moisturized. And I'm like,
it's high maintenance. It's 100% high maintenance. And keratin treatments.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the one I wanted, and then the one my sister-in-law told me to get. So this is the one I wanted.
That's cute.
This is what I wanted, y'all. Okay, this the one she wanted me to do.
Oh, that's cute too.
This is more of a summer color, But I'm always scared to go something like this because I feel like my hair, it's like hippie-ish. So I feel like I'm gonna look like I'm in the 70s. Yeah. 'Cause I was gonna ask, do you feel if you got any faster with any certain styles, like over time?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
You know, definitely have. Just depends on how. But you know what? I've learned because a lot of girls become faster because, you know, they just come in. The girl just come in and sit down and get their hair done.
Right, instead of doing all that.
Versus
extra.
me, I'll do the works. You know, if you come and get your hair done, hey, I'm washing it, blow drying it, doing it what I need to do to make sure, because I don't just want to do your hair. I want to take care of your hair as well.
Yes. See, all the right answers. You know, you would want somebody that does something that you grow out of your skin, out of your body, to actually care about what's going on with it. Because some people, they just take advantage of the money, and they just do it for the money.
And it's not enough money in the world when it comes to hair.
Once it's gone, baby. I mean, you know, they got treatments to bring it back, but I'm just saying.
Not even just that. With it come being a hairstylist, it's very sacrificing.
Yes.
You know, it's very sacrificing, and you gotta love to do hair. You can't just do hair for the money.
Right.
And I think that's for any job, though. You can't, if you don't love what you do.
Exactly.
It ain't enough money in the world for you to be like, oh my gosh, I gotta do it. You know, because after a while you become.
You're gonna get burnt out.
You're gonna get burnt out. You ain't gonna wanna do it no more. So I do this because I love it. It's my, you know, it's my second love. And my first love was dancing and, you know, it being an entertainer.
Right.
I used to be in dance school growing up, so I loved it. And now, you know, doing hair became something second because it was like, you know, I was so good at it. And I loved it because I enjoyed making people feel great about themselves. Like, making them be like, oh, I'm a new person now. And seeing them be happy made me happy. So if you ain't doing it because you love it, it just ain't gonna work.
It's always that statement right there. Seeing somebody else happy is what makes me happy in doing what I'm doing. I always 100%. Love to hear that from people because this makes me happy. Me showcasing you guys and giving you that opportunity to actually be seen, that makes me happy. Like, yeah, I'm a pretty face to go with it, but I love to help people. And I think that's instilled in a lot of people that don't get to experience that help back.
Right.
So this is my time to give that back to you guys. And I appreciate everything you've done, still do, and continue to do for yourself as well as for us. Because, yeah, we need more people like us.
Yes.
In this world, in this crazy world.
Crazy world.
Ooh, let's not get into that, child.
Yeah, it's a whole nother topic.
So what do you include in your pricing?
In my pricing, it's just, but honestly, I don't really tack on too much. Like, I'm not a hairstylist that be like, okay, well, all my hairstyles include a wash, for sure. Because I know I have clients who don't like to wash their hair. I got clients who don't know how to wash their hair. So I'm not the person that just too much tack on too much, but a wash does include with my pricing.
Okay.
So if I tell you, hey, your hairstyle is $175, that's what a wash and all, you know, so it's just what it is. Now, I tack on little things when it comes to, like, you know, cutting, coloring, stuff like that, but most of all, yes, my pricing comes with a wash with it as well. Now
hair. When people get like braids and stuff like that, do you supply the hair?
Yes, I supply the hair as well. I don't supply bundles, but I know girls who have bundles on hand if they need them.
Okay, we got friends with benefits, all right?
Yes. But when it comes to braids, I do supply the braids and the hair. I do supply the hair. I supply the hair with braids. I just started getting into locks. They're cool. I enjoy them. They're actually faster.
Yes.
They're way faster than braid. You know, I think depending on the length and the size. I mean, depending on the size of them, it can be really fast, 4 hours max. But yeah, for sure. I pretty much I include the hair.
Okay.
And stuff like that when it comes
that's
to
things, you know, people like to know when they're booking.
Yes.
Like, well, do I gotta do that? I
don't want them to go through the hassle of having to get the hair, and then I use a certain type of hair when it comes to braids, so Listen, I'm gonna just get it, so save you the trouble.
Save you the trouble. Make it simple. Keep
Yeah.
it simple. That's
Yeah.
why it's Simpli.Dona. Okay. Anyways, no pun intended. All right. What's your plan to grow as a hairstylist?
Well, my plan to grow as a hairstylist, I just want to keep perfecting my craft and keep learning people and keep learning hair every day. That's going to help me grow learning hair, and I can learn from anybody, no matter who it is. And that's just pretty much it. Like, I just want to keep learning hair every day, because hair changes every day. It's new styles to learn, it's new styles to perfect, and as long as I keep doing that, I'm going to grow. The more heads I touch, the more I'm going to grow.
Right.
And definitely I want to work with clients that have alopecia, because those people are the main people who, you know, really want their hair done.
Right. And can't get it done.
And
'cause
it's
some
very
people-
difficult,
yeah.
you know, and they, you know, they kind of want to switch it up, you know, and if I can definitely, that's something I definitely want to do and grow as learning while I'm doing hair.
Right.
It's definitely getting to the people who really
Need it.
need help, who want to feel really good about themselves, who's so insecure that can't even, you know, be comfortable, and they got to put on wigs, and certain wigs they not comfortable with, because it's like, you know, I got this alopecia going on, and so alopecia clients is something that I definitely want to work with and start, you know, perfecting as well.
Okay, that's awesome, because that's very important as well. Like, not only just wanting to make sure everyday people feel comfortable, but people that really do need that extra hand to make them feel beautiful.
Yes.
That's something that's not easily found in a person that provides services, you know. Like, again, we look over those really connecting moments with our customers, whereas that can keep you returning customers and give you more. Actually, it opens doors to more clients.
Yep, more clients, more, you know, just more exposure,
Mm-hmm.
you know, more growth.
Yep.
You know, you never know who you could make happy to where they like, yo, she did my hair, I got alopecia, or just anything. So that's one of my biggest things. Like, that's where I want to grow in at. I just want to grow doing hair, but making sure I do everyone's hair who has. I want the people who have problem hair, the people who have short hair, the people who have spots. You know, I want to really make people happy, you know.
Yep.
I want them to always feel good about themselves, because if you feel good about yourself, hey, it's nothing nobody else can tell you.
Right. So, like, where do you get new ideas from? You look at Instagram a lot, Facebook, TikTok. What you
I do a little Instagram, TikTok, you know, or some of my clients. I have clients who give me great ideas. They be like, ooh, let's try this. I'm like, okay. And I pretty much do it all. You know, I see inspiring hairstyles online that I save and be like, you know what, let me see if I can do this. You know, let me see if I can get a client to get out their element and try something new. So, yeah. But I always love when my clients come to me with different things as well. Because it's like, ooh, okay. Because I always, you know, I want to always do what they want to do. And I always want them to feel comfortable with a hairstyle that they give me that they want to try.
Right.
I think that's so better, you know, because it kind of be hard for me to, you know, I've done it plenty of times, but, you know.
just freestyle it, basically.
Yes, I'm more of a visualizer. And freestyling can be fun, too. It can be fun. That's one thing I can say. Freestyling is fun, but I love when a client be like, can we try this? I want to try this. Because it makes me feel confident, because they're confident to try something new.
Right.
If they're confident to try something new, then, hey, I'm really cool with it. But I can talk a client into trying something new, because I always want to do what the client wants, but I want to do also what's best for the client as well.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Last question I got. If you could give advice to someone about any hairstyle, what hairstyle would it be, and what would the advice be? So basically, this question is coming from, I've seen a lot of people lose hair because of wigs or braids, getting braids too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you say to those type of people?
To those type of people, I tell them, listen, if you don't know what you're doing, please talk to the stylist, or go back to the stylist who's done your hair, who did your hair, who's put your lace on, because if you don't know what you're doing, you can definitely mess your hair up. You don't want to take it out on your own or do something on your own when, you know, you don't even know what the stylist did in your hair to make it do that.
Right.
So if you don't know what to do, or you don't know how to take your hair down properly or how to treat it properly, I recommend 100% go to your hairstylist who did your hair and ask her, hey, how can I do this? How can I prevent this? Because, you know, if they know hair, they're going to give you the best answer that's going to best suit you to make sure you keep your hair, grow your hair, and to make sure you don't have no issues when it comes to your hair.
Right. Well, we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of this style. We're going to do some in-between shots so y'all can see the process. But I appreciate you guys listening, watching. Y'all make sure y'all go support and follow Lovett Styles by Ash. Okay? Love it. Okay? Lovett by Ash. And also follow us on YouTube and all of your platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Simpli.Dona Mag. Enough Talk Podcast, and that's Enough Talk. Stay locked in.
Peace.
Said you took me to the spot, say you come 4-5 times a week. And the spot right by my crib, but most of the time I never see her. Every time we step out, can't ever kick it in peace. Blonde slit, hide up, most of the time I cannot see you. Asking me where I'm at, and baby it's not that. In my head I'm tossing plays, I ain't got no time to waste. If you tripping by my time, you ain't really gotta stay. Fall back, real talk, I ain't on that. Let's talk about money, cause I'm on that. Think I'm acting funny, cause I'm out here trying to get this money. I'm all up in my bag, swear I ain't acting different. Boy, just be cool and don't be tripping. I promise, babe, all up in my bag. Out here trying to win. I'm getting cash for me and you. Why just to get I'm making money just for me and you. Hey, one time for the girls that get that dough, 2 times for the girls that bring back more. Focus on the come up, we gon' run these bands up. I am fine from your average type. I ain't tryna waste my time on no bullshit. Need something I get into, like I'm low key, just like me. Gotta match my free. Getting to the money is what really makes me come to I swear this money is the only thing I'm chasing. And you can try to stray away, but with me there's no replacing. And really I ain't asking too much. Just hold it down and keep it real, no matter what. Think I'm acting funny, cause I'm out here trying to get this money. I'm all up in my bag, swear I ain't acting different. Boy, just be cool and don't be tripping. I promise, babe, all up in my bag. Out here trying to win. I'm getting cash for me and you. Why just to get I'm making money just for me and you. Hey, one time for the girls that get that dough, 2 times for the girls that bring back more. Focus on the come up, we gon' run these bands up. Fall back, real talk, I ain't on that. Fall back, real talk, I ain't on that. Said fall back, real talk, I ain't on that. Let's talk about money cause I'm on that. Let's talk about money cause I'm on that. Yeah, fall back, no, we ain't on that. Getting to the cash and we on that. Don't waste my time, don't be on that. Is you tryna make me mine, is you on that? If not, then I'm out, I ain't on that. Playing games, random texts, I ignore that. I prefer you pick up and you call back. Talking up some real shit cause I love that. Fall back, fall back, real talk, I ain't on that. In my bag.
Get at my girl. All right, and this is the finished product.
Butterfly ponytail,
Butterfly
inspired
ponytail.
by a girl that I saw. It was really cute. I thought it was dope. So, yeah.
Yes, y'all come check my girl out, Lovett Styles by Ash at Studio 360. She's here in Missouri City. And y'all follow us on Simpli.Dona magazine. And that's enough talk. Stay locked in.
Peace.
I can't even fake it no more. Feel like you're testing me and I can't take no more. No more stressing me, I just walk out the door. You gon' miss me. I feel like if it was real, you wouldn't have even tried to risk it.